Alhamdulillah, wassalatu wassalam ala Rasulillah wa ala alihi wa ashabihi ajmain. Amma ba'd. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Rabbi zidni ilma, Rabbi zidni ilma, Rabbi zidna ilma. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to CLD Institute's YouTube channel. Today we are going to be learning. Today is the lesson 2 of the Seerah course, which is Ar-Rahiqul Maktoum. And today we'll be learning about the location and nature of Arabs. Now, why does the author start with the location and nature of Arabs? Because of one reason, that we need to learn the context under which the Prophet was born. We need to learn the background of his life. So nobody starts with his birth. They generally start every Seerah author starts with the what I mean to say is with the context. So today we are going to be learning about the Arabian Peninsula. Now the word Arab literally means desert or a waste barren land, but it wasn't. The name was apt, but the quality of the land was very good. It was surrounded by oceans and seas, very well connected with the other parts of the world. So there was transportation by sea, and it was a center of trade, culture, religion, and art. So that was the Arabian Peninsula in a gist, and it was the best region on earth, as well as I'm going to be mentioning about the hadith in the end of the slide, wherein the Prophet mentions that he is the best of creation and best of everything he had, the best of tribe, the best of place, the best of location, everything. So that is why we need to understand the location of the Arabs. Now, Arabian tribes were divided into 3 groups based on the lineage. The first was there was the perishing Arabs. The perishing Arabs are nothing but the famous Qawm-e Aad, Qawm-e Thamud, who got perished because of their deviation from truth. They didn't believe in the messengers. So Allah sent azab on them in the form of floods, in the form of earthquakes, in the form of natural calamities, and so thereby they perished. They are no more. They are extinct. You can say that. So we come to the next 2 parts where the pure Arabs come from. The pure Arabs were descendants of Yarab bin Yajub bin Qahtan, because the tribe of Qahtan comes from him. Not comes from him. He comes from the tribe of Qahtan. That's why the name Qahtanian Arabs. They are the pure Arabs. The gentleman called Yarab, he is called the father of Arabs, because the language came from him. Arabic language came from him. So we'll not be going much into depth about Yarab and the Qahtanians, but we'll be going in depth regarding the Arabiaized Arabs, that is the Adnanian Arabs. Now, who are the Adnanian Arabs? They are the descendants of Ismail alayhi salam. And you know very well the story of Abraham or Ibrahim alayhi salam. And that is what we are going to go in depth. What is the story of Abraham, and where does the tribes of Ismail alayhi salam come from? Okay. So Arabized Arabs go to the ancestry of the grandfather Ibrahim alayhi salam. So what happened? Where was Ibrahim alayhi salam from? He was from Ur. He was from a place called Ur in west bank of Euphrates, that is in Iraq. So you know his background, that his father was an idol maker, And so when he destroyed all the all the idols, and he was chucked out from the place, he was sent out from the place, sorry. And no, he himself left the place because his father threatened him. And so he felt that he needs to migrate, and so he left for Palestine, okay, where he made Palestine his headquarters. And then the famous he got married in Palestine and went to Egypt. His first wife's name was Sarah. He left to Egypt with her, and where he met the Pharaoh. And and then what happened is that the Pharaoh tried to corrupt his wife. And you know the story of the of Sarah and the Pharaoh. We will not be going much in depth about it because of the lack of time. And what happened was, finally he realized that Sarah was Sarah alayhi salam was a very pious and God fearing person, Allah fearing person. So he gifted Hajar alayhi salam to Sarah alayhi salam. And Hajar was his daughter. So then what happened is that Sarah alayhi salam gives Hajar in marriage as a gift to Ibrahim alayhi salam. And then from there, Ismail alayhi salam was born. He was the son of Ibrahim and Hajar alayhi salam. Then you know the story that that Sarah alayhi salam became jealous of the family because she herself didn't have kids, and various other reasons, may probably Allah knows best. And so she tells them to take her away, take the kid and take Ismail alayhi salam and Hajar alayhi salam away. And by the leave of Allah only, Ibrahim alayhi salam takes her away to Makkah, to a place where there is no water, there is no food, there is no nothing over there. And it was an isolated place. So he left them there, and he left for Canaan, and where Canaan is a Palestinian territory. So he left for that place. So you know the famous story of Zamzam. When Zamzam was discovered, the tribe Juhrum II came to live in Makkah with Hajar's permission. And so Ismail salam grew there, grew with the tribe. He learned Arabic, and the story continues from there. And Ibrahim alayhi salam used to often go to Makkah to see his wife and son. There are three visits which are mentioned by the author, and there are three stories which I would like to mention. It is not mentioned in the slide. First visit was when Ibrahim alayhi salam went to see his son, and he asked his wife that he asked the wife of Ismail alayhi salam that whether you're happy with his with the living. And she started complaining about the poverty and various other issues she had with Ismail alayhi salam. So his father, so Ibrahim alayhi salam told the wife to convey to Ismail alayhi salam that to change his door, to change the door of his to change the door of his house. When Ismail alayhi salam came, he understood what his father meant, and he divorced his wife, because that was the message which Ibrahim alayhi salam gave to his son, which was conveyed through the wife. And the second story is a story of another wife of Ismail alayhi salam. He divorced his wife and married another wife, who was a who was the chief of the tribe of daughter of the chief of the tribe, and chief of the tribe, and so this time he asked the same question, but the answer was different. It was a better answer. Ismail alayhi salam's wife said that she was very happy with Ismail alayhi salam and the living which they were and the living which the livelihood was very good. So this time Ismail Ibrahim alayhi salam was happy and he left. And the third meeting was which is the building of the Kaaba, along with Ismail alayhi salam, the at the foothills of Kaaba. They built the Kaaba together. So from the descendants of Ismail ultimately formed 12 tribes. That is, the 12 children of Ismail made the 12 tribes, and among one of those tribes was Quraysh. Quraysh bin sorry, I am not able to remember. Forgive me for that. And the Quraysh itself branched out to various tribes, and one of the three, and one of those tribes was Qusay, and Qusay tribe became three septs. That is Abdul Dar bin Qusay, Asad bin Abdul Uzza bin Qusay, Abdul Manaf bin Qusay, and the famous the Prophet Muhammad's family was Hashim, and so the Hashim came from Munaf bin Qusay, which branched into four tribes. One of those tribes was Hashim. So, and there is a hadith of the Prophet which says that indeed Allah, I will not be reading the Arabic, but I'll be explaining the translation. Allah's messenger said, indeed Allah has chosen Ismail from the children of Ibrahim, and he chose Banu Kinana from the children of Ismail. He chose Quraysh from Banu Kinana, and he chose Banu Hashim from Quraysh, and he chose me from Banu Hashim. So this is the hadith which is a famous one, and it is taken from Sahih al-Muslim, book number 2 and hadith number 245, and Tirmidhi book number 2, hadith number 201. All right, so we come to the end of the lecture, and wa akhiru da'wani alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Subhanakallahumma bihamdika nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayk. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.